Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. I want to talk to you about peace. A lot of people feel like peace is the end game. That's what you're going to break through the tape and get to. But I'm here to tell you that peace isn't something that we get once we're enlightened. Peace is actually something that we choose. It isn't a passive thing, and it certainly isn't weakness. Peace is actually your inner power. The more I work with people who are manifesting their best lives or even observe things that I'm going through, because I learn things also every day. And I think one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is learning how to choose peace when the world around us is very chaotic. Because that's when it almost feels like the universe is determined to steal my peace, right? And that isn't actually true. When we start lowering our vibration into that panic, we're just attracting more of it. It's not that we're being punished for anything. But I think when we get good at choosing peace, it doesn't mean you have to pretend that everything is fine. I will never endorse people suppressing their emotions. I think that's really unhealthy because I think our emotions are here for a reason. That's part of our learning and growing being in this world. And choosing peace also doesn't mean becoming a doormat for other people's bad behavior. Choosing peace doesn't mean that you don't have any problems in your life. Peace is just knowing that your inner self does not have to be controlled by your outer circumstances. That's where the power comes from. When I am in the chaos, I can feel my anxiety rising. And on those times when I am able to choose peace, to cut off the energy flow to that anxiety, I feel powerful. And that's kind of what I'm talking about as far as peace being power. Life is always going to throw challenges at us. How else would we learn and grow, right? People will disappoint you. Plans will fall apart. Unexpected bills will arrive. Bad traffic happens and you're late, or somebody leaves a rude comment online. All of these things are out of our control. But you know what we can control? Our response. That's the one thing in this life that we can control, is how we respond to what's happening. So that choosing peace, that's where we find our power, because really every reaction that we give someone or some event, we're giving it our energy. We're investing our energy in something that maybe we don't want, right? Let's talk about the small things. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. If you choose to allow yourself to be angry for 20 minutes, you just gave a total stranger power over you for 20 minutes. Do you see how that works? Or maybe somebody criticizes you or says something mean online. I'm an author, so I see reviews sometimes that are like, ouch. But you know what? I do not allow myself to replay that conversation or that comment or that review, because when you do that, you're allowing your nervous system to become activated for hours, and you're putting off this low vibration that attracts even more of it. Without realizing it, you have handed your power over to someone through the internet that you will never meet. And you allowed them to control your emotions. It's like they reached out and pushed a button. And then we respond as they expect. But the thing is, when we choose peace, we are reclaiming our power. Because every emotional reaction we have is an investment of our energy. And our energy is our greatest resource, right? You can always make more money. You can't make more time. So when you are working on manifesting and trying to choose peace, remember that you are protecting something valuable. That's where boundaries come into play. If there are people that you know trigger you, you can choose to spend less time with them, right? You can choose to not allow them to take your peace. You have these healthy boundaries and you decide that these unhealthy situations are not for you. Peace does not ever eliminate strength. It strengthens it. Because now your decisions, they aren't driven by anger, they aren't driven by anxiety or panic, they're driven by clarity of thought, clarity of mind, and that always creates a better outcome. So when we move this back to manifesting, remember that everything carries a vibration. So if you are constantly handing your power over to others and you're angry, you're frustrated, that's a very low vibration and your energy becomes scattered and your intuition gets quieter, because when your crown chakra is closed, when your anxiety is up, your crown chakra is closed. So you're not getting that intuition that you need. You're not getting your third eye to make you see the signs around you. It makes your creativity shrink. No one can write when they're panicked. Your nervous system is on high alert. It's waiting for the lion so that you can run. And that makes manifesting harder. Not because the universe is punishing you, but because it's really hard to hear that internal guidance system when you are full of emotional noise. So when you choose peace, you're choosing to create space to allow your intuition to guide you. So peace is not a final destination, it's a choice, it's a foundation. So now that you've got all of that in your head, I have one question that really helps me, and I hope that it will help you as well. When you are facing these situations that fall on you without warning, you can ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Is it? If it's not, then it's time to cut that energetic tie, right? Because we can only control our reaction. So just keep asking yourself as you go through your day and you are leaning toward being angry or frustrated, ask yourself, is this worth my peace? And you know what? I'll be honest, sometimes the answer is yes. If someone is harming your family or your best friend, or you need to protect your kid, I think that anger is given to us for a reason. It helps us so that we can protect when we need to. So don't shut it down. Ask yourself that question, because sometimes the answer is yes, it is worth my peace. So listen to that internal voice. It always knows. Your intuition will never lead you astray. But most of the time, when you ask, is it worth my peace? The answer is no. That rude comment online? No. The bad review? No. Right? That person in traffic? I don't even know them. They don't know me. They're definitely not worth it. So when you think about peace not being something you find, but something you choose, you can choose it over and over. You can choose it every day, every hour. You can choose forgiveness over resentment, because all it's doing is cutting that tie. It's giving you back your peace. And your peace really is your treasure. And when you start choosing peace, it starts to become a habit, which is so helpful because we can't control other people. We can only control ourselves. We can't control whether they understand us, whether they apologize, whether they heal, whether they change. And really trying to control someone is exhausting. It's a waste of your energy. So instead, turn within. You can choose your thoughts. You can choose peace. You can choose boundaries. It's more than enough. So protect your energy. Choose peace, because peace is power.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.